Ahead of 2023 polls, IBB endorses Osinbajo for president. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. So the endorsement is now flying over there. Some people are endorsing Tinubu, some people are dragging. Last week, you're hearing that they said they would drag Tinubu to court if he does not, come out, he does not declare his interest to run for presidency. The same thing was said to Ojo Okalo. The same thing was also, I think those two people. I think one other person, but I did not hear of Osinbajo. To me, Nigeria has had enough of old people. We have seen what they can do at the helm of affairs. Sincerely, it is nothing wrong. Though there is nothing that is like a curse upon Nigeria for Nigeria not to have a young president, somebody who is 40, somebody who is 35. Can't we? What am I even saying? Even at the governorship level, you see people who are 60, 70. It is high time these people give the youths of Nigeria a break. When we were young, they were telling children that you're the leaders of tomorrow. Let them allow these people, these youths, to become the leaders indeed of our tomorrow. That is just it. Let's listen to the rest of the news. Former military president General Ibrahim Babangida, retired, has endorsed Vice President Yemi Osinbajo to contest for the office of president come 2023 general elections. He described Osinbajo as a personality the nation should look up to for leadership. General Babangida disclosed this yesterday when the pressure group Osinbajo Grassroots Organization (OGO) paid him a courtesy visit at his hilltop residence in Minna, Niger State. The other statesman said that Osinbajo is a man that can mobilize and engineer growth in the country. General Babangida averred that a vice president is a man who can communicate with the country and inspire the citizens for a better and productive society. I know the vice president very well. He is a good man. I have spoken with him a couple of times. He is a good person. We need a good man like Osinbajo at the helm of affairs of this country. Someone people can learn from. Someone people of goodwill share a common conviction with. He has this passion for the country, and I want other Nigerians to emulate his passion for the good of our country. We want other Nigerians to emulate this passion. I am always available to share my experience about the country. He also stated that politicians should always have a vision for a united and great Nigeria as a shining example of democracy in the continent. He also hailed the convener of the group for their convictions and belief about the country. Babangida urged the group not to relent in seeking a prosperous Nigeria, urging other groups to learn from the organization. Speaking further, he said politicians had a lot to learn from the organization. I believe you have experience with politicians already, and we will follow you based on this conviction that you have about the country. I pray you grow this body so that people will speak well of you, and I pray other organizations will learn from you. With constant engagement, there are people who can bring about positive change in this country. Please stay on course, and I know things will be much better than now. He also urged the group to convey his best wishes to the vice president. On his part, the national convener OGO, Ojo Sylvanus Folushaw, praised Babangida for believing in the dreams of the group. He also hailed him for endorsing Osinbajo as president ahead of the 2023 polls. He said, "We are here to consult former military president Ibrahim Babangida, and you hear him clearly." Babangida described Osinbajo as a passionate leader that can move the country forward to the greater height we are expecting. Babangida is a resolute leader, and he has given us his word, and we should convey his best wishes to the vice president. He also told us to continue our conviction for a better Nigeria, and we will continue to preach the gospel of Osinbajo. I am hopeful that the VP will accept to run for presidency for 2023 president. We have been in this struggle for 2-3 years, and we are happy about this endorsement. Speaking earlier, the leader of a delegation, Chief Ima Ejiofor, said the group started as a small group of like-minded and patriots. Ejiofor said the group discovered that Nigerians' problem is poor political leadership, which has affected economic leadership. As 2023 approaches, he said the group decided to build a structure on a solid foundation. We refer first to you, the biggest masquerade himself. Even though we have not discussed with Osinbajo to run, we believe if the call is coming from a legend like you, he will get the message clear and be convinced to run for 2023 election, he added. Okay, we have had it. So they've already started endorsing people. Meanwhile, these people are endorsing. They have not come out and tell us where this election will hold. Is this election going to hold in Pluto or Venus or Mars? Is it? Let them tell them what this election will hold, because with the insecurity in Nigeria, I don't see any election holding on. Except they want to tell me they will do abracadabra. Except they want to tell me that they are going to do abracadabra at that time, and they are going to use a magic wand, and after using the magic wand, every insecurity in Nigeria disappears into the thin air, and everywhere becomes secure. Except that is what is going to happen. But if that is not the case, then I'm really, I don't even know what to say. But me, I'm not for anybody. I'm not for any recycled person who have tasted the presidency and who will say, I was not the number one. Now I want to become the number one. Look, you have served Nigeria in your capacity, and you did not do well. You and your principal. It is high time you wake up from your slumber and you instead walk away and allow someone who is better, someone who can deliver well. Let us allow the youth, let us give the youth a chance for them to run the country. Let us give the youth a chance. It is not when at the end of the day now, when there is, when all those who are supposed to put the youth through, all of them are now, old, and they cannot really, do anything about it again. Then that is when the youth or young Nigerians will be coming out to join politics. It should not be so. It should not be so at all. The youth should be allowed to come out to run for presidency now that there is still time. There are still people who would, show them how things are done, and without any much ado, they are going to catch up, rather than us having to wait until all this old men and recycled politicians will now start coming. No, this is not supposed to be the case. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.